Lobster Magnet. Lobster's a 10, I told you grab it.
Welcome to Lobster Magnet's Review, the channel, the review. I'm here with my buddy Gorogregoro.
Yeah.
And Zavule.
Hey guys.
So we are here to talk about Chapter 874 of One Piece. Name of the treasure in the Grand Line.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stop you right here. Just fuck Pudding. Fuck Pudding so hard. Fuck her yandere bullshit face heel face bullshit motherfucking goddamn unearned fucking redemption crap. Fuck that. Fuck her so hard. Fuck her weird gaslighting memory editing powers. I hate her so much. She doesn't get to suddenly be cute again. That's bullshit. No, you wasted that. You wasted that fucking opportunity as soon as she shot someone and then edited out of her memories. Because and also when she stabbed someone as a small child, that is usually pretty fucking irredeemable. There are pretty limited circumstances where you can come back from that. But also just, ooh, look at me! I have magical powers to literally mind rape someone. Literally mind rape someone. This is basically just like the worst kind of shit you could do to someone. This is fucking terrible. You're a bad person. You're a bad person. You're just a terrible fucking human being. And then all of a sudden you get to be like, oh no, but Sanji. No, fuck that. Fuck you and fuck that. Okay? I don't believe you. I don't fucking believe you. I never fucking will believe you. I will just always have it in the back of your fucking head. As soon as you get anyone in a quiet, closed room, you're just gonna just like mind rape them until they do what you want and conform to your ideals. Because you're a bad fucking person. Quite frankly, if this show was like more seinen in nature, I'd honestly just like be just totally on board with that. I could totally see it fucking happen if Big Mom was just like a literally like lobotomized puppet to this horrible little monster.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know
you
what?
really don't like Pudding.
No, I really fucking don't. I really fucking
Keep going,
don't,
Scott.
okay?
Keep going. Feed the rage.
Fuck her. Just fuck her so goddamn hard. I hate her. Okay? Just, There could have been a place where that would have been earned, okay? There could have been an earned redemption, but it's not just like, oh, your third eye is pretty. Gee, suddenly everything I ever did wrong is suddenly thrown into perspective. I'm sorry for mind raping your sister. I'm gonna be good now. No, fuck that, okay?
She also tried to shoot Sanji a few times during the wedding, even if it was like, cheery shooting.
At this point, I would be more willing to forgive a direct trying to shoot someone in the face, okay? Boa Hancock tried to petrify Luffy, and I don't hate her. And you know why I don't fucking hate her? Because she never mind raped anyone. Okay? Her magical love beam turns people into fucking stone, okay? That's basically on par with any other weird fucking One Piece attack that we've seen. Okay, this is basically like Peruka's ability to give people fucking serious episodes of depression.
Versus Pudding, which is more like kind of like a more fucked up power. Which
just switch her gender, okay? It is the creepiest fucking thing ever. If you just imagine some dude that can just like wander into your head and just start editing bits of your memory around, going, oh, but now I love her. She's amazing. She liked my third eye.
Was it editing, or did she just was able to cut out memories from people's heads?
She can edit it, okay? Remember
oh god.
What the fuck is her name?
Reiju,
where it's like she doesn't remember anything and thought they had a nice conversation.
Yeah, and then Sanji had to tell him.
No, that's fucking terrible. Okay? Basically, anytime they spend alone from the rest of the series, I'm going to wonder if she hasn't been like just fucking with his mind.
Yeah.
But quite frankly, I was just all stoked to see it's like, oh yeah, here she comes. She's gonna like try and use her mind rape powers on Beige, and he has an entire castle full of people ready to tell her to fuck off, and then she's going to get her ass beat.
Well, I'm sure like your favorite scene is like where Beige points a gun at her, and he's just like, "Get the fuck away!"
Yeah. I don't know. I'm very conflicted about Pudding right now. Like, I think this is like, the actions, like, she's like obviously a very, disturbed person, like, even at this moment, like, is like to be able to flip the switch like that, like, and sort of like betray Big Mom in a sense by trying to protect Sanji is like really, it's really kind of crazy just from a fucking compliment of her third eye. A fucking compliment.
Yeah,
Like,
Scott, you made a good case in that. Like, originally I was a little bit more forgiving, but like, the pudding isn't
This
been
chapter
really
was
on.
going to be like a hard 9.5 for me, right up until that point, and I just like it is dropped to like a 6. I'm pissed.
a 6 for that?
Aside from what did you love about this chapter? Because I thought this chapter was just kind of okay. Like, I wasn't like a huge fan of the King Bomb action.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I really liked Nami's resourcefulness during that.
I
this
did enjoy
chapter.
that. I like the fact that like Nami's resourcefulness and like the climb attack came into play, and that she's able to like kind of like subdue Big Mom in a way. I thought that I really enjoyed. I just hate King Bomb. It's, he's like the ultimate example of like a throwaway like fucking Oda character, and like I don't give a shit about him and his fucking tree fiancé.
It was great because he was killed off so quickly by Prometheus. Right?
I'm having a complete mind blank. Have we ever seen his fiance before?
Just last week was the first time.
Yeah,
it was like really weird because he was like, there was this sexy tree and he's like macking on her, but now it's like, it's his fiance, so we know it's a little bit more legitimate.
Yeah, the one that sewed him up.
I don't think we saw her before that, but
whatever. Just the sexy tree is possibly the weirdest thing I've seen in the last 100 chapters. And this is counting some of the shit that came out of like.
You think a sexy tree is the weirdest thing you've seen in One Piece in a while?
At least 100 chapters, okay? And this is counting the fucking like weird fairy folk from Dressrosa and the fucking boys that are also people. I'm just willing to accept Senior Pink at this point. I mean, Oda is known for weird character designs. I never thought I'd see a tree that someone is probably going to jerk off to at some point.
Oh my god.
Not
People
a
are probably
nymph,
going to draw fan art of that.
Not a wood nymph, not like a... Not like some sort of like sexy dryad or something. No, a fucking tree. A fucking tree.
Oh my god.
That has to make me wonder. Are there planties?
Oh my god.
Is someone just like 100% like hardcore interested in being like the hottest sequoia tree that ever existed?
Oh my god.
Incidentally,
that
if
should
anybody
totally
knows
be the
about
thing
this,
that...
please let us know in the comments. I will actually read the comments for this. I'm seriously curious.
That would be like the thing you should shill, actually, like sequoia tree seeds or something.
You know what? Let me check that. Let me check that real quick.
People who find plants so sexy, because it definitely is like the weirdest thing. Like occasionally you get like knock 'em out of the park Oda side characters like Big News Morgan and our eternal love for Big News Morgan, and then you get sexy tree girl who, like, I don't care about sexy tree girl. I don't care about.
All
Big
right,
King
I found out what we're shilling.
What is it?
I can't read that right now.
It's like a sexy.
It's a sexy Christmas tree dress.
I'll see if I can find it on Amazon. I'll see if I can find it on Amazon. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. If anyone wants to cosplay a sexy tree girl, I will wholeheartedly recommend that, man. I see.
So Greg or Scott, what else were you really enjoying about this chapter aside from the pudding thing?
I really like the chase sequence so far.
Oh yeah, I was like, I like the chase sequence. I fucking love the fact that Nami got an unexpected power up. I was excited for that until pudding showed up. I was like, oh my god, she's gonna get like a magic fucking cloud, and it's gonna be bitch tits awesome because she has like her weather powers. It's gonna be a perfect fit.
Well, it's not set in stone entirely yet, but she's like negotiating with it.
That, like, feeds on thunder and shit, and she's gonna ride it around. It's gonna be fucking awesome. And then there's fucking.
I feel like this thundercloud thing is definitely a kind of direct reference to Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
Of course, with the Nimbus, and she fucking rides it because like Oda is the great ancestor of Kira Toriyama, bringing the will of Dragon Ball to everyone.
The will of Dragon Ball D. Will of get it? Dragon Ball D. The will of D.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. But I did enjoy Psychotic Big Mom riding with her like sword, and there was an interesting thing about like what are giant techniques? What make giant techniques special? I forgot about that.
I don't know.
I don't remember either.
I guess it's just. I mean, they're basically like firing super force waves or some bullshit.
Oh yeah, and they like blow through shit like the Dorian Broggy blowing through like the giant goldfish, right?
Yeah,
I guess so. Yeah.
One thing I kind of loved was like good old Dogtooth. I love it how like there's this fan base like revolving around Dogtooth because like one, he's like a conventionally badass character which we never see in One Piece, and he seems to be like one of the most competent people amongst the Charlotte family, and he's just like waiting and laying in wait at the Thousand Sunny. It's like they're probably not going to survive her, and he's like just in case.
Yeah. I have to say, I fucking love Dogtooth just for the fact that he's so out of place.
Yeah, he really is.
He looked like he walked out of just any other manga, and he doesn't fit in with the One Piece. Occasionally, Oda does those like conventional badass character designs, but they are rare as a motherfucker. But it was enough to even get him on the ranking on the character popularity poll, and which is of course the other big thing that happened in this issue. Let's give our scores, and then we'll talk about that briefly before we wrap up the video. What would you rate this chapter, Scott? Zavule?
6.
Greg?
I hate pudding.
Ouch.
I hate pudding so much. I hate pudding. Fuck pudding. Honestly, if there had been more pudding, it would have dropped lower. I fucking hate her so much. Actually, there's only one redeeming way I could see this ending is if she like goes up to fucking Sanji all like Twitter-pated and doe-eyed, I helped you escape, and he's just like, yeah, but you're a terrible person, and quite frankly, the fact that your third eye is beautiful doesn't stop you from being a monster. You are a monster inside. It has nothing to do with how you look outside. And if I see you in the street, I'm kicking your ass. It's never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen. You're never gonna get that, as satisfying as that would be.
Yeah.
Greg,
I have to say though,
What were you gonna say,
it's like
Scott?
it just was fucking thrown into contrast with just how fucking genuinely happy Nami is to see Sanji, and I'm just like, okay, fuck pudding. I fucking hate that bitch. So it's like she's so creepy. Her power is just terrifying. Just a bad person. Just a bad person. I guess there are ways that you could technically use that without being a complete monster, but Jesus Christ, she has not proven she has the intent to do that.
Yeah, that's pretty apt.
Also,
Greg?
I have to say, Big Mom is way more in control of herself than I expected.
Yeah, she seems to be really more cognizant than she's like doing more complex commands. She's like running around. She's surprisingly not like complete berserker mode. She seems to be like
This is surprisingly like wordy for
Someone
just
who's
eat everyone until I get my cake. Like the previous levels of berserker rage that she's had. This is not what I expected out of that. I just kind of expected like a no holes barred shit fest.
Me too. Like, I guess this is like saying a lot about Big Mom as a Yonko, isn't it?
Yeah, that her experience is somehow able to like overpower her. Greg, what would you rate this chapter?
I would rate this chapter a. Oh boy. I guess it was an 8.5. The pudding thing it bothers me, but it doesn't bother me to the extent that Scott is bothered by it. And I think it's mainly just like her character is very it's very off balance in like I see those middle fingers, Scott. It's very off balance and like it's very jarring. But I am more curious. I'm just I have this curiosity to see what happens with pudding and like how her character develops like after this point. Because
Well, as
like,
much
I
as
don't
we-
know if it should be like completely tsundere kind of thing. Like, what if this is some kind of crazy psychological game that she's also playing with Lola as well? Not Lola, but whoever.
Yeah, but we have that magical fucking thought window.
Yeah, that's the big
That pretty
giveaway.
much seals it. I fucking hate that.
It's
But,
the
like,
thing about her character though is she's like all about those mind games. Like, her devil fruit power is about those mind games. It could be. I mean, that would be amazing if this was like another layer of like crazy twisted mind games.
If I'll tell you what, if that turns out to be true, I will reverse my opinion on this chapter and give it like a solid 9. Okay?
Yeah.
With that level of forethought and planning and that kind of like brutal willingness to just completely throw somebody under the bus, I will go and give that a 9 for you.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I think in our heart of hearts, we all know that's not going to happen. It would be interesting to see if Oda goes that far. Occasionally, Oda will surprise us, but, you know, he generally, like, you know, the thought bubble gives it away. For me, this chapter was a 7. I was just, you know, the pudding thing is definitely annoying, and, like, you know, I wasn't a huge fan of King Bomb and how much screen time he is. I hope he's dead. Oda never kills anyone, but it is nice to see that, like, Nami is going to be able to, you know, have even better weather powers and might possibly get a giant cloud monster to, like, you know, follow her around.
Yeah, I'll take that.
But yeah, it was definitely like not like. Did we have a break last week? Was there a break? I forget.
There was a break, yeah.
Yeah, so this wasn't like the strongest chapter to come on. You know, obviously it's not like a deal breaker, but it was definitely like a transitional thing. And fuck King Bomb, fuck his like weird, sexy tree fiance. I don't give a shit about him. You know, just like I didn't give a shit about the seducing woods. The best part was when the Straw Hats got out of the seducing woods, so we can move out of the sort of like, ooh, there's this weird thing going on that happens in every fucking One Piece arc.
I don't
before we
get why you
real.
guys are so obsessed with like King Bomb's like sexy, you know, tree fiance.
Because it was there, and
That's
made like.
fucking weird, dude.
You guys are gonna dream about it, you know, when you fall asleep.
Oh,
I know
God,
it.
I hope not. I don't want splinters. Wait. Hold on. I have a terrible pun here. So, do you think she gives King Balm wood? For all our viewers out there, I'm so sorry for that. I promise it will never happen again. I mean,
Well played.
at least as long as I remember not to do that again, which probably won't be that long.
Well played, Scott. Well played.
Yeah.
Well played. Okay, so we're going to do one last little discussion before we wrap things up. What do you guys think of the incredible 6 popularity polls? We get into the minds of what's working in the Japanese viewers of One Piece in the One Piece character poll. This was a little bit like, you know, I was still amazed that like Zoro was number 2, Sanji was number 3, which doesn't surprise me. He should have gotten a big buff. I'm surprised he didn't beat Zoro because Zoro hasn't done shit in a while.
Yeah, what the hell? I mean, but then again, he's just always interesting.
Yeah, and
Everybody fucking loves him.
Mm-hmm. He's like the noble badass enforcer who keeps everything. Law has not dropped much. He's still number 4. The Law, you know, train is riding. Whatchamacallit? Ace is still number 5, even though he's dead.
I'm
God,
surprised.
I'm amazed by that.
I'm surprised Boa Hancock is as high as she is in the popularity poll.
That makes sense to me because, like, in the sense, like, you know, there's, as I detailed in my SAO video that not enough of you have watched, when you read long-running, you know, engage with a piece of media, you you form a parasocial relationship with it. So, you know, Luffy's like your best buddy. He's your friend. And Boa Hancock is, you know, the self-described most beautiful person in the world. So
essentially Luffy's girlfriend, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
She's basically the Chi-Chi of the series.
I'll be honest, I am still 100% convinced Luffy is, like, asexual.
Oh, he's 100% asexual.
Like, he will never reproduce. That will just be the most unpleasant, loveless marriage of all time.
I feel like he's about as asexual as Goku, honestly. Just
I feel like there will be a time and like some instinct in Luffy will kick off and then he'll know to reproduce and it'll be just like right after he's found One Piece and shit has settled down.
Quite frankly, I feel like he'll just bud.
He'll bud.
Yeah, like it'll just be like at some point like a little face will appear, and then it just kind of drop off and become another Luffy. Like fucking Garp, I can see like being sexually interested in something. Luffy, I just can't. I just can't.
Why can you see Goku being sexual? Because he's
I know.
like super.
I said Garp.
Oh.
Like, just fucking. Like, quite frankly, I can't even see Luffy having genitals. Like, I just kind of imagine him like a Ken doll.
He probably has the best devil fruit in terms of, you know,
yeah,
sexual activity.
It is just wasted on him. Wow, I cannot believe this turned into like an After Dark review this fast.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, guy. I can't believe what I've started.
Well, I 100% believe Luffy's asexual. I just feel like, well, I don't know, maybe he will never reproduce, because I do feel like the ultimate end of the series is that Luffy will like go to the gallows, let himself be killed because he knows his lifespan is going to be short because of what happened in the the war when he got the hormones for healing. Oda's definitely going to pay that off, and he'll pay it off at the end of the series. And then Luffy will like say, "I left everything in 2 pieces," and then that'll inspire a new generation. And that feels like a more appropriate progeny for Luffy than like actual physical children.
Yeah.
And yeah, like people love shipping, but like shipping feels so against the DNA of like One Piece. And Oda doesn't like. The only relationship that would make sense to me is Nami and Usopp.
Really?
Yeah. The only reason I suggest that is like they've had like a little few bonding moments because they're both the weakest members of the crew. So they have that connection, and there's like I think Usopp is the only person who's gotten Nami's given like consensual sexual contact with. After the time jump, she like hugs him and nestles his head between her boobs. So
I think that was just fan service, and
you think? I don't know. I feel like I said, like I don't think it's gonna happen. Like I don't think Oda gives a shit about shipping and fan service, and he I mean he does do fan service, but I mean I don't think he gives a shit about shipping and romantic relationships, especially amongst the Straw Hats since they're supposed to be like a familial unit. But like if there was like a little time jump and there was like little Nami and Usopp with like a little baby Usopp who's like has like a little fucking slingshot, and they're watching Luffy at the gallows, I could. That makes sense to me more.
The only ship I can think of right now is Usopp and the girl from his island that was like sick in her bed all the time or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Although
I think it makes more sense out of anything.
I can kind of see the hell is his name? Crap. Sabo and Koala.
Yeah, although I feel like more of like a brother-sister thing. Although Sabo I can't believe Sabo didn't get higher than Ace. I feel like he would have gotten higher than Ace because one, he's still fucking alive, and he's like
Ace is dead.
Ace's
that
legacy.
will always give him a popularity boost.
Yeah. Chopper. Like I'm amazed. Like how could Jinbe beat like all the main Straw Hats? Like I don't.
Jinbe's fucking awesome. Okay.
Like I like.
It
Jinbe,
might have
but
something to do with the
I don't
recent
like him that much.
actions in this chapter in this arc, the story arc. Brook should be way higher. After he stole the fucking poneglyph when his skull cap.
Brook and fucking Frankie. Although I'm kind of amazed of that, fucking Crocodile's still holding strong, even though we haven't seen him in forever, and his like role in the series has kind of like been completely negated as he's like just this wandering figure. And I'm also amazed that Marco the fucking Phoenix is still there.
He's so fucking generic looking.
He's a terrible character design. I love that Oda gave him a badass fruit and made him badass. Although Scott, I'm sure you're happy to see that Rosinante is on there.
Jesus Christ.
Didn't you? I thought you loved Rosinante.
It doesn't do much for me. Law's my favorite character.
Law's your favorite character?
Law.
I still love Luffy. Luffy is number one.
Law is my favorite character, just for the ability to play the straight man and the fact that he actually plans his actions.
I'm also kind of surprised. I'm surprised Cavendish is so high, but then again, he's the first sort of explicitly pretty boy Bishi boy that Oda's ever done. He usually doesn't really all of his guy characters are either kind of badass or weird. They're mostly weird. And like, so I could sort of like understand that. Blackbeard, motherfucker, why does nobody appreciate Blackbeard as much as I do?
Yeah, he hasn't shown up that much recently.
No, but like neither's Ace. He's fucking dead. We've had more Blackbeard action than fucking Ace, and Ace is number 5. Blackbeard is the de facto like Crocodile, who has not been significant. Why is he higher than Blackbeard? Makes me angry. Why do you Japanese people not understand the brilliance that is Blackbeard? He's the main villain of the series. He's like the closest person who should ever like hold that role. He is like the best. Blackbeard's the best. Why don't you love Blackbeard? Fuck you. Makes me angry.
Oh,
yeah.
Scott, I'm sure you're happy Beppo is 41.
Yeah.
Is that Beppo?
I fucking love that bear, man. I want backstory for that fucking bear.
I will say Beppo does deserve like a cover story. I'm also kind of disappointed that poor Don, Beje only got to 51.
What is number 50 here? It's like a panda. It's like a drawing
That's
of
Panda Man, man. Don't you know Panda Man?
No.
Panda Man's like this old thing Oda used to draw when he was a child, and now he like throws Panda Man in like every other chapter of.
Oh yeah, it's like a. What the fuck is it?
This little logo thingy.
Yeah, it's like a brand now, isn't it?
I don't know if it's a brand. I just know like every now and then you'll see a Panda Man in the background of One Piece. Oda loves throwing Panda Man. He's like the Rosencrantz and Guildenstern of fucking One Piece.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Yeah, the famous story that like shows the side characters. Panda Man is experienced of all events. Panda Man is all love Panda Man. Senior Pink made the list. Oh, but it's so sad. Like Frankie and Brooke and like, did any of the Straw Hats not make the top 20? Or are they all in there? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think they're all in there.
Usopp, poor Usopp.
Usopp dropped down.
Yeah, he dropped down significantly. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that Reiju made it. Yeah, Robin's there, Zoro, Luffy. Yeah,
why is Don Flamingo so high up in there? I don't really like his character that much.
Yeah, he's
not even like the fun kind of asshole. He's just a dick.
Yeah, Don Flamingo.
It's not like we're dealing with like, oh crap, what the hell is his name? Damn it, I'm blanking. Give me a second. Fucking
Marine
Marine.
Jones.
No, Jesus Christ, fuck that guy. No, was it Kizu? The Marine, the Marine Admiral? Kizaru. Like, that's at least a fun kind of asshole. Where he just has that permanent troll face going for it. Like, that looks like, he has, like, a permanent face of the you mad bro. Like, it's just, like, it's stuck there. It's like his mother told him to stop making that face, or it'd stick, and now he just can't stop.
Well, Kizaru was always like, I never really saw him as like a straight villain. He always struck me as like a Jaguar D. Saul in the sense that like, he is his lazy justice and he's not like super punitive as he could be on the Straw Hat Pirates. But he did make number 25. And I'm surprised Bartolomeo was so low. He made the top 20 before, but I'm like, I can't believe he went down so high or so low.
Bartolomeo? Wait.
Yeah. Little Bartolomeo. You remember the Luffy's number 1 fanboy?
Oh, that guy. Yeah,
he's right.
No, that doesn't surprise me that much because it's a brand new arc and he only showed up for so long.
Yeah, well, Neko Mushi made it. That stupid fucking cat. Scott, do you like the cat?
I like the cat.
He was okay for me. I could take or leave him. He was
I could take it or leave it.
Just like Pedro.
Pedro should be higher. Oh, he's like 60-something.
62.
I think he could have potentially been higher.
I'm surprised Big Mom isn't higher. I thought she's had much bigger presence than Dolph Flamingo. So far, I'm enjoying what Oda's done with her. So yeah.
Components.
Let's wrap this up so Scott can go to the gym. I can go eat. Greg can go read more manga and stream.
Yeah.
So we thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Buy the tree thing. I'm gonna find a sexy tree outfit on Amazon. It's up there, so you can be, King Bomb's fiance. Let's make sexy trees a thing. Fuck furries. It's all about bark now, because Its bark is like so sexy. You can feel it up. It's got texture. It's the best. It's the best. You know,
Her
we're starting
bark
right
is
here,
even
right now.
better than her bite.
Give King Bomb wood with your sex
Okay,
tree out.
okay, all right. You know what? We're shilling a new thing, okay? I need bleach. I need a lot of bleach, and I need you to never mention that again, because I'm just going to like drill a hole right fucking here, pour some in, and we'll never speak of this again.
Oh my god, that reminds me of manga that you should probably. I really love that. You should probably read.
Damn it.
You ever read Homunculus?
Oh,
No.
Homunculus. I thought you meant like Bleach. That you were gonna like somehow get Scott to read Bleach, but
Tapana.
Scott might find it a little interesting. But
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
fine. It's Bleach. We're selling Bleach now. Get your Bleach from Amazon.
Thank you. Fucking thank you. All right, let's get out of here.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment,
All right,
subscribe.
cut it off
Remember,
fast. Cut it off fast.
remember, lobsters and tails.
Fuck,
Don't you
no,
grab it.
no.
Magnet fire.